My name is Lisa Rojas, and I'm from Bella Crafts Publishing. I'm going to show you how to do a really cute, simple, quick candle wrap. And this is just, a regular battery operated candle. And I'm going to show you how to do it. It's so much fun. So let's get started. We're going to start off with some white cardstock. Now, this is a little heavier cardstock. It's 110 pound. And the reason why I wanted it a little bit heavier is because when you wrap it around and you tie it, you want to make sure that your paper's not going to rip. Okay, so that's why I used the 110. So what I did was I took some white cardstock and I die cut it, cut this little fence out. Okay, and then I cut 2 other pieces of grass out in 2 different shades of green. So you can see the darker green in the back. There we go. And then the lighter green on the front. So that is just to give it a little bit more depth. And I did a lot of this before we started. So you guys could just see, watch it. Instead of watching me from the very, very beginning, you don't want to watch me tape things down and all of that. So that's why we're going to do it this way. But what I did then is I added some tape to the back here. And then I'm just going to lay this right on top of my fence. You know what? I'm going to move this part out of the way so it'll be a little bit easier to see. There we go. So you can see it a little bit better. Okay. And then what I did is I have these really cute flowers that I got. And I absolutely love anything floral. I just think they're fun to work with. You can do so many different things. So what I did with this is I had these little florals. Oh, I got a little bit of hair there. Sorry about that. Okay. And then what we're going to do, and I hope that my glue gun is going to be hot enough for this. So what I did then to start is I cut the stems off some because they're a little bit longer. They're about this long. And I didn't want anything quite that long. So what I did was I trimmed them off and then I stick them in there and I fold that wire down to the back there, just like that. So that kind of gives the flowers a little bit more stability. And then you're just going to take your glue gun and right there, we're just going to add a little bit of glue. Okay. So we've got that. Let me get this other glue stick in there. Yeah, my glue gun. I was not sure if I was going to be on right away or not, so I didn't turn it on. Hopefully, this will be fine. Okay, so I'm just going to repeat the same thing with the rest of the flowers. You just stick them through the little slats in the fence there. And then just tack them down here with a little drop of glue. All right. And then you're going to just continue doing that until, you decide how many flowers you want to put on. I did 6 for mine. So, oops. So we're just going to keep adding these. And this is not sticking really, really well because my glue gun is not heated up all the way yet. So what we'll do here is we'll just switch gears real quick. And we'll use a white glue. Okay, so same thing. You're just going to take the glue and put it down. You just want to make sure that your flowers are going to stay on there, okay? So just add a little bit of glue and then just repeat it all the way across your fence. There we go. Okay. And then another one. And you can see how I did. I kind of staggered them around. So, you know, it gives it a little bit more interest when you're looking at it. So again, just add this glue. And the glue gun really is perfect for this project because it will hold it, you know, nicely, and you can do it quicker. But, you know, when we have our little missteps when we're crafting, that's how you learn to come up with a different idea. All right, so I'm hoping that they're going to stay in when I go to put them on. All right. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, you've got all of the flowers on, right? Then I just took a little piece of, hemp cord. Apologies. Okay, this is a yellow piece of hemp cord. And then I'm going to grab my candle here. And this is going to be a little bit tricky because these are still wet. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run my hemp cord through the bottom slat here. There we go. And then pull it all the way around. Okay. And then we're going to pull it through on the opposite side. So we're going to do it just like this. Okay, perfect. Okay, so you want to leave this piece so you can put it around your candle. But what I did too, before we do that, is I did add a little bit of double-sided tape to the back of this, just so it will lay nicer onto your candle. Okay, so again, I'm just going to peel off my tape here. And this is just regular, you know, double-sided tape. And just pull those off. And then that way it'll also help you by adding this little bit of tape. It'll also help you situate your fence on the candle and kind of keep it in place while you wrap it around and tie it off. It's really helpful doing it that way. Okay, so what we're going to do now then is I want to make sure that I get this part over. And then I'm going to lay my candle down and just kind of line it up there so it's hopefully nice and straight. But you see what I mean about the double-sided tape? You know, doing that, it just really, really helps you hold it in place while you wrap the hemp cord around the back. So then what you're going to do there is pull it around. There we go. And you're going to tie it off. Now, this is where you want to be careful and why I want you to use a thicker cardstock, because you want to make sure that you do not pull your paper here. Okay. So you want to make sure that you can pull it tight enough to where it's going to sit on your candle, but not tight enough to where it's going to rip through. That's why you want to use a heavier cardstock. Okay, so to finish it off, we're going to take the scissors here and trim this in the back. And then all I did was I took another piece of the hemp cord. This is like a pinkish, reddish color. And I just took it and wrap it around. You hold that there and then just wrap it around a couple times. There we go. And then you're just going to take that back to your front. lay it down so it's a little bit easier to tie off. And then we're just going to tie that. Nice. There we go. And then you can either leave it, you know, hanging low like that, just letting the ends hang, or you can tie a bow in it. It's whichever, you know, whatever you like the best. And then you just kind of want to go back and fuss with it just a little bit, just to make sure that everything is nice and straight and center. And there you go.